Hi, welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. This would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hi, number one. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? Right? At this time, in this moment. What does he think about you? His thoughts, his feelings. How does he feel about the relationship connection? Well, let's get into your reading. I see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card as well as the citrine crystal. Now, the citrine crystal, this is a perfect choice for you because the citrine, it has an energetic resonance of positivity, offering like vibrance. It gives you like this happy vibe, such like a good spirit, a good mood, and it also helps to promote like good fortune and bringing like good luck. So this is a perfect choice for you. So let's see what card you do have. You also have the Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Cups, now this is water and this is emotion. So I can clearly see that he's definitely in his feelings about this relationship with you. He is in his feelings big time, okay? That cup energy, his emotions, water, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, seen in the top placements of his chart or your chart as a confirmation in the reading. But specifically here with the Ace of Cups, this is like a new baby, right? Or a relationship, a proposal, or even a marriage. So he's thinking about you and these sorts of like connections, these type of relationships. He's definitely, as he thinks about you, he is thinking about a new baby, right? You being in a proposal or a marriage or something like that, but definitely a relationship. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? What is the energy, Spirit? What is the energy? How does he view you right now? Nervous. You make me nervous. Even just thinking about you, I get nervous. I'm not sure what to say or how to act around you. Whoa. See, this is a nice correlation with the energy that Spirit just gave us moments earlier about him being in his feelings. He's obviously nervous, right? To communicate, to open up. This is the type of person that does not wear his heart on his sleeves. So it's going to be very difficult for him to express himself, right? And part of that, it plays out in like him being nervous. So because he is so closed off, right? You think like maybe he doesn't like you as much, or maybe he doesn't really know how to communicate, but it's clearly, it has something to do with like how he grew up and how he expressed himself as a child. The people that raised him, right? He was like around people who were like more into saying things like, hey, a child should stay in a child's place, like hush, be quiet when you're not spoken to, that type of thing. So he really has like, you know, he holds back when it comes to his communication. So he's definitely extremely nervous about like communicating to you, saying specific things to you, especially expressing his emotions. That's something he is not good at. So let's get more insight. And what is the energy as it does relate? Give me 1 second here. What is the energy as it does relate? Passion, insane chemistry. I love that passion came through, especially with you having the Ace of Cups here, having that passion come through. This is a nice correlation. And then, of course, passion lays right under the Ace of Cups. So this is like about a relationship connection where you like each other equally, right? And so that's what he has on his mind is that, do you like him as much as he likes you? Or like, will you find someone that likes you that likes you more than he likes you. So he's really worried about that. But also with the passion energy, this is creativity. Passion is also closely related to the fifth house, right? So the fifth house in astrology, in your astrological birth chart, there are 12 houses in astrology, and the fifth house rules over passion. It also rules over the zodiac sign of Leo. Leo is significant in the top placements of your chart or his as a confirmation in this reading. And with passion and Leo here in the fifth house, there's romance, there's children, right? And there's creativity. So that's why I find it quite intriguing that passion lays directly under the Ace of Cups, right? This is intriguing. Also, that cup energy, cup water is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, right? So you'll find that sensitive, emotional, mysterious energy, him hiding his feelings, as mentioned earlier, with that water energy. So let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. You look at the absolutely accurate AF number one. Absolutely. The Ace of Cups coming out twice. This is a synchronicity, right? You have the Ace of Cups here, and then you have the Ace of Cups here, and you are number one. This is a synchronicity, so it's like 111. This is a clear message that your spirit guides are definitely trying to get your attention and to communicate with you. And when you see 111, that is about doors opening, new opportunities, you being able to see things clearer, more clear than you've been able to see them before. But definitely something's happening within your vibrational frequency here about a new relationship for you. You know, a new relationship, a proposal, or even a marriage is in your vortex. Yes, I love this for you. Ace of Cups twice. And that's rare when it comes to my readings because I don't spread a lot of cards. You know, I do a minimum amount of cards on purpose because this allows us to see exactly if spirit wants to emphasize a message to you, right? So with the Ace of Cups coming out twice, this is clearly a synchronicity and spirit is definitely trying to get your attention. So if you do see 111 a lot, 111, or even 1111, pay attention to the thoughts that you have at the time with that message and know that you are guided, you're loved, and you are protected. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And so what is the energy as it does relate? What is the energy? Woo. Look at the Syrians. Responsibilities, lessons, and growing up. Yeah. Taking responsibilities, learning lessons, and I feel like you feel like you've learned a lot of lessons, number one, especially with your relationships, right? Growing up. You feel like this person has to grow up. He has to grow up, and he better come correct or do not come at all. That's exactly how you feel, and as you should, where you definitely have been growing up quite nicely. And as you know, lessons are a lifelong journey. You will never stop learning. Earth is a school and not a courtroom. And so therefore, you will continuously learn. But also, he feels like you're the type of person that does take care of your responsibilities, right? Whatever you have to take care of when it does relate to you or those around you, people that are close to you, your career, your job, taking care of yourself, you take care of responsibilities. He knows it. He knows that you are reliable. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? How does he view you right now? What is popping with this energy today, Spirit? What is happening here? Whoop, 12th house. There are 12 houses in astrology in an astrological birth chart, and the 12th house comes through for you, representing Pisces, sitting right here next to the Ace of Cups. Another synchronicity, because with the 12th house ruling over Pisces, that cup energy Pisces is coming through quite clear, very strong here in your reading today. And let me just say this, with Pisces coming through like this is significant because, listen, Pisces, 12th house is about the unconscious, right? Unconscious behavior that he may, present, things he may be doing that he doesn't realize that he's doing, things that you may be doing that you don't realize that you're doing. The 12th house is also about limitations and introspection, like you focusing on yourself. So he knows that you're taking time out to focus on yourself. You have raised your standards. Absolutely. And you should be proud of yourself, number one, because you are aligned and continuing to align with that greater version of who you are, tapping into your self-respect, self-love, self-assurance, and unconditional love for yourself, right? And taking care of things. This is about baggage here, letting go of this baggage, right? Focusing on your dreams, karma. He thinks about karma when it comes to like your relationship, his actions, things that he said, things that he may have done. Karma is coming through. Karma ruled by the 12th house. Healing, lots of healing here. Spiritual growth, spiritual development here with you. You're dealing with a lot. You have faced a lot of challenges here. And be grateful for those challenges, because without struggle, there is no strength, right? So you want to appreciate everything, every step in your life, every part of your journey. Appreciate everything. Spiritual development, right? Having guilt. Don't have guilt. Do not have guilt. Let go of the guilt. Right? This is about prayer here. You've been praying that, you have a nice, loyal relationship connection, and Spirit is answering your prayers with the Ace of Cups coming through. 12th house rules over prayers, the subconscious mind, compassion. So Spirit is encouraging you to let go of any burden, any worry, doubt, and fear, any betrayal that anyone has had on you. Let it go. Send this person lots of love and white sparkly light, because you want to always protect your energy and vibrate at a higher frequency so that you can allow the blessings to flow into your life the way that Spirit intends for them to. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And how does he view you right now? How does he view you? You have the Cougar, assertive, going for what you want, baby. Absolutely. You are assertive. Number one, look at you as you do what you do. I love this for you. Assertive energy, that's fire. That's that wand, fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, top placements of your chart or his, or the chart of someone that recognizes your worth and that is going to work with you together on a project, right? Your creative goals, your ventures. Okay, so with Cougar and assertive, Spirit is encouraging you to know that there is power in silence, right? In this silence, you will find the power. Claim your leadership role and take action. Take action towards those goals. Knock those goals out. Your mind, body, spirit, taking care of your body. Stay on that healthful journey, eating those healthful, nutritious foods, protecting your energy. Take back your power. Spirit is saying this to you right now, number one, that you know where to go and what to do. You know exactly where to go and what to do. You have the courage and the confidence to succeed. You know you do. You are tapped in. You are aligned to that higher version of who you are. So stay there. Practice staying there. See, your issue is you kind of like, you worry about everyone else because you do have great empathy, and you should. I can see that with the 12th house coming through with compassion. You should have great empathy, right? But also you should understand your value and your worth, and only go where you are appreciated. Go where you are appreciated. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. Woo. Love this for you. Yes, I do. What is the energy as it does relate? And this card just popped out of the deck. Look, girl, you better know. And why did I say girl? I'm feeling this divine feminine energy watching this video. Six of Wands. Six of Wands, fire, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. And we got the fire energy here with the assertive cougar coming through. Assertiveness. Spirit just gave us that fire re-energetic message. Spirit just said it. Thank you, Spirit. I love this. I am absolutely thrilled that this energy has come through for you in this way. Number one, I am extremely excited for you. So with the Six of Wands, again, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries, top placements of your chart or in the chart of someone that recognizes your worth, knows your value, right? And you are going to move towards victory with this person, towards glory, triumph, right? That Six of Wands energy, it's fire, it's creativity. Six of Wands is significant with victory, award-winning recognition, good news, and success. And let me just say this. The person, how he views you as having all of this. He views you as being able to do exactly whatever it is that you set your mind to. I feel like there are some things that he does see in you that you don't see in yourself. And that's because you are very humble. But it's time to recognize that greatness that you have within. Stay humble, stay loving, stay warm, stay compassionate. But girl, you better go get it. You got this. You got this. You got this. Right? It is your time to shine. He sees you as that star tarot card. Someone that can be in the spotlight. Right? Someone that offers faith and hope. Right? You will see that so many things of a beautiful nature will manifest for you, that you will just say, oh my God, these are miracles, when they were within you all along, and all you did was aligned with them. That greater version of who you are, that's all you did. And so beautiful, number one, this does conclude your reading. High vibrational reading at that. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, number two. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. I see here your energy, you're naturally drawn to your card holding the turquoise crystal stone. Now with the turquoise crystal, this is a perfect choice for you because this is a high vibrational stone offering energetic resonance for like good fortune, high intuitive energy, creativity. This is like a stone that you carry if you want to align with higher vibrations of prosperity and abundance. So this is a perfect choice for you. It is a raw turquoise crystal. So let's see what card you do have. You're naturally drawn here to the Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, so with the Ace of Pentacles energy, this is Earth. It's physical, right? The Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy, Earth energy, Pentacle energy, baby. It's about a new job, a raise, a promotion, investment, or even new income right? So this is a perfect choice for you. I feel like that sort of energy is taking place around you and in your vortex right now. You may be looking for a new job or may have just gotten one or looking for a new promotion. I feel like this person on your mind, he sees you as a go-getter. He sees you as someone that has a move forward mindset. You know what I mean? Like, you refuse to stay down. You refuse to be held back, right? And so this person definitely sees you as someone of high value and self-worth. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? How does he view you right now? How does he view you right now? What is popping with this energy, Spirit? What is going on? We appreciate your guidance. Water element, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, seen in the top placements of his chart or your chart as a confirmation in the reading, but specifically here with the water element, this is reflection, kindness, and compassion. So this is the energy that he does recognize about you, right? And reflection, I feel like he sees some of these aspects that you have in you within him, but he's afraid to express those things. You know what I'm saying? He feels like if he expresses too much kindness or compassion, that's looked upon as being weak, when he is so far from the truth, honey, because kindness and compassion is a strength. It is actually a superpower, but he definitely sees you as this kind person. He sees you as being connected to your emotions. The water element is about emotions and feelings, water. So he's definitely in his feelings over this relationship connection with you. So let's see what other energy does come through. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate here? Look at the imprints. Creation. This is creation. Pregnancy comes through here. Abundance, fertility, and good parenting. Right? This is all the energy of the Empress. This is what the Empress has to offer. And this is how he views you. So good parenting, right? He sees you as someone that if you would be a good parent. Absolutely. So if you have children, or you thinking about having children, you would be a good parent. He knows this, right? And abundance, creation and abundance is in great correlation with the Ace of Pentacles that came out earlier right here, right? So he does recognize that you have this rich mindset. You're a growth oriented person, right? You're about moving forward, allowing things to happen, right? Prosperity and abundance. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Spirit. I love this for you. So he definitely sees you as high value. He definitely does. I feel like he compares himself to you. He feels like he's not necessarily good enough for you, and things like that. So let's get more insight. Karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So this is a relationship connection that there were some sort of triggers, some sort of dishonesty, betrayal, you feeling like it's time to move on, time to let go. And he is thinking about this. This is what he is in his feelings about. I feel like I am feeling the Five of Cups tarot energy coming through. A Five of Cups tarot energy is about loss. It's about regret, right? Having regret about his actions, things he said, and things that he did. Yes. I feel like this person can trigger you for sure. Absolutely. He feels like you hold some sort of resentment towards him, right? And to keep it clear, keep it honest, you do have a little resentment left, right, towards him and this relationship connection. But sweetie, Spirit is encouraging you to let that go. Let that go, because it is, it is not in alignment with moving forward, growth, the having money, which is seen here with the Ace of Pentacles, having a lot of money and knowing what to do with your money and growing your money. Yes, you can have money. You can force money to come into your life, but will you be aligned with all the goodness that money has to offer and know the things to do with your fortune, right? So there's a clear message coming through here for you, right? There is a little resentment left towards him. So just let it go. That doesn't mean that you have to reach out to him and communicate to him and say certain things to him. You don't have to do any of that. You can just simply just let it go, right? But it's not a lot of resentment as he thinks it is, right? I feel also that he is holding some sort of resentment towards you. He has way more resentment towards you than you have towards him. So also in this instance, you want to send him lots of love and compassion, white sparkly light, and you can send that energetically, right? Vibrationally, right? If you do need to speak with him, speak to him with kindness and tact, but you don't have to in order to let go. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is this energy coming through, Spirit, as it does relate here? Woo, I'm leaving. Well, we just said letting go, didn't we? Absolutely. I love when the energy does come through in this way and align in this way. Spirit is validating your questions and your concerns. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm ready to leave a situation or a mindset that has not served me and hindered my growth. And did Spirit just give us this insight? Did Spirit just say this before we pulled this card? Absolutely. Certainly. Yes. So this is saying here that your reading is validated. Your feelings are validated. You have been knowing this for a while anyway. Intuitively, you have been knowing, I gotta let this ish go. Something about this doesn't feel good, right? And so in order to know whether or not you're in a good space vibrationally, is to really just pay attention to how you're feeling. So if you're feeling bad, sad, angry, you know that you are not in a good space vibrationally, right? And you'll be attracting those energies to you. Now, that's not to say that you are not human, and sometimes you'll feel these ways, and it's quite fine to feel this way. But the thing is, you don't want to feel this way so much that you start to attract that sort of energy and experiences to you, right? So it's time. It's time that you're ready to leave a situation and a mindset that has not served you or hindered your growth. And I feel like he feels this way too, but he just doesn't know how to get in that space because he consistently watches the news, or he's diving into all the bad things that are going on, in society, in the world. He's always watching those things. Whereas lately, you have been doing less of that. You have really been trying to pay attention to things that can offer you help, offer you guidance, like you were guided here to this reading, right? To get the guidance, to get the know-how, the insight on what it is that you really should be aware of. So, with that said, baby, Spirit is saying, yes, think about him. Yes, find out what's going on with this connection, as you should anytime you feel like you should. Because the thing is, when you seek, you shall find. And when you're looking to find out things about a relationship, a connection with someone else, Spirit is always going to give you that insight, but Spirit will give you the insight that you need to know about yourself as well. Because keep in mind, we are always all connected. Separation is an illusion. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have the raccoon, which is the inventor. And I love this for you because with the raccoon, and the raccoon being the inventor here, right? Spirit is telling you to decide on what you really want, because you have the ingenuity to claim it, right? And avoid being the trickster and practice integrity, because you have many roles and can juggle them well. Ooh, I love that message flowing through. Yes, this means that, girl, you got a lot that you can do. This Empress energy, the Ace of Pentacles here. And Spirit is saying, baby, just decide what you want to do because I got your back. Whatever it is you want to do, I got you. The universe is conspiring in your favor. We here, the Spirit guides. We're here to guide you. We love you. We're going to protect you. And with this energy coming through, he views you as someone that can do many things as well. I feel like he's obsessed with your energy because something about you has propelled him to even like look within himself and see great things that he's able to do. Yes. So low key, he is inspired by you. You are naturally inspiring without even trying to inspire him. I love this. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? What is this energy, Spirit? Woo, Aquarius, the innovator. Look at Aquarius coming out, the innovator, immediately after the raccoon. Thank you, Spirit. Experimental, rational, unique Aquarius, air energy, of course, free, radical, eccentric energy, something about you has this energy that he feels. He sees you as being like views you as being like futuristic, right? Having like this utopian vibe. But also, you can be disruptive. You can be edgy. He knows this. And you can be detached. Boom. You can be detached, aloof, indifferent, not giving an F, having no F's to give, taking back your power and leaving him in his feelings. Yep. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Aquarius, what is the energy in your top placements of your chart or his as a confirmation in the reading? With the Pentacle energy, we already said Taurus is here, Virgo and Capricorn. Look at that. Look at the creator energy coming through. I'm loving the creator energy coming through for you. I feel like you are divinely connected to the creator, as we all are, but you can feel your connection with the creator of the universe. You can literally feel your connection. You know it. You're like, I'm favored because things always work out for me. And you are favored. You know why? Because you have a beautiful heart. You know what I'm saying? So many times you could have taken revenge on people who have done you wrong, but instead you didn't. And it broke your heart. You cried yourself, you cried just to yourself. And no one ever knew the hardship or the challenges that you were facing. And so many times you could have taken revenge, but you didn't. You did not go on a smear campaign about, certain people that did certain things to you. You just cried and you just asked the source. You just asked God for help and the universe. And so that's why you were favored here. And with the creator energy, it's all about your third eye, right? It's about learning to tell people no. No. And Spirit just gave us that insight earlier. It's about learning to say yes to yourself first, right? Before you say yes to someone else. It's about creating the life that you want, having that focused creativity, turning your visions into reality and taking inspired actions, baby. Yes, so he sees this in you. He sees this power that you have. This is how he views you. Yes, he does. He sees the greater version of you. That self-esteem, your self-respect. Placing those boundaries in place, saying, no, I will not allow you to play games with me. Having those consistent and persistent boundaries in place, yes, they lead him to be in his feelings. He is sensitive about it. He does not like it. But who cares? Who cares? Because you have raised your standards. You know your value. You're feeling good about who you are. And that's what matters. And so, beautiful number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below. I love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hi, number 3. Welcome to your reading. How does he view you right now? What are his thoughts? What's going on inside of his head? I will share with you all the energy that does come through and not leave anything out. Let's get straight into your reading. So I see here your energy. You're naturally drawn to your card holding the clear quartz crystal. Now, this is a perfect choice for you because the clear quartz crystal, it is a stone of high vibrational frequency, right? And it offers you clarity into situations, problems, things that you can't see. So this crystal is about exposing the truth in a high frequency manner, right? It also helps to clear out negative energy and to allow in more positivity. So let's see what card you do have. Oh, you have the Ace of Swords. So with the Ace of Swords, this is air energy. So it's about the air, the intellect, your mind, his mind, air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of his chart or your chart as a confirmation in the reading. So I can clearly see that he's worried about like a new conflict, like something going on between you two. And he is viewing this situation, right? He's thinking about it carefully before he approaches it, because he feels like that it depends on the way he approaches it, whether or not there will be a conflict, right? But also with the Ace of Swords, what I'm picking up here is that Spirit is sending you new ideas for creativity. So if you've been wondering like, why am I getting so many ideas to like do different things? It's because Spirit is sending you these ideas. It's because you have been praying for like, a way out of a situation. So when you pray for a way out of a situation, Spirit will give you ideas in which things you can act upon, right? In order to get to that space of where you're wanting to be. So let's get more insight. I do also want to emphasize also with the sword energy, that's Gemini, Aquarius, and a Libra energy in the top placements of his chart or yours. And so you have here the Alpha Centurions. Look at this, foresight, planning, and strategy. And you better know it. Foresight, ideas. I just got that information that Spirit is sending you ideas. So having the foresight, the thought of mind to like strategize and plan and do whatever it is you need to do. But what I am viewing here is that he sees you as a very strategic person, wanting to plan out things, wanting to make sure that you make the right moves and not make the same mistakes that you have made in the past. I feel like you may have had this conversation that I do not want to repeat the same damn things that I have been going through. I don't want to repeat those things. And so he sees you as like going really slow right now, being really careful about your communication with him. And as far as about your like interactions with him, he sees you like really just being careful. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? Ooh, the Five of Cups. So with the Cups energy, I can clearly see that he is in his feelings over this relationship connection. The Cup energy is about emotions, and it is about water energy, which I find quite intriguing, especially with the Alpha Centurions. He is literally under the sea here with water, right? He's in water under the sea with fish. there are fish all around him. And then, of course, the Five of Cups comes out, and this is water energy. So that's intriguing. So I'm really curious to see how the rest of your cards play out here. Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Five of Cups. He's feeling regret over his actions, something he said or even something he did. He's feeling lost, regret, feeling alone, right? And he is just, oh my God, he's in his feelings so heavy right now. Something he said or something he did as it relates to this relationship connection to you. And you have love. There's love there. So there's unconditional love that you offer to this connection. Unconditional love. But also with love here, he feels like you've raised your standards and that you are actually tapped into self-love. He doesn't call it self-love. He calls it like you're ignoring him. You're not giving him the same attention. You've pulled away your attention. But for you, that's self-love, right? That's what it is. So that's oneness. It's passion. You know, he definitely sees you as an affectionate person, attraction, sees you as very beautiful, physically beautiful as well. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does relate? You have the 12th house. And with the 12th house coming through, this is quite intriguing, especially because the 12th house does rule over Pisces. And Spirit just gave us the insight of the Alpha Centurions. So with the 12th house ruling over Pisces, that correlation there is so cool to see, because this is about compassion that he knows that you have. He views you as a person with great compassion and forgiveness. He feels like you will forgive him for basically anything, right? Also, though, he feels like he does come with a lot of baggage. He comes with a lot of baggage, but you have been trying to deal with it, accept it, and put up with it, right? This is about the unseen. So clearly, Spirit is giving you a message here with the 12th house. Something unseen here is unseen about this person that you cannot see, but only Spirit can see. So this is really about you trusting your intuition when it comes to this person. I feel like also he is having some sort of guilt. He's dealing with guilt, okay? Because the 12th house does, excuse me. So sorry for that. The 12th house does rule over guilt, right? And it also rules over prayer. So something you've been praying about that Spirit is bringing into fruition for you. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy as it does, right? You have attention of others. He says, I'm addicted to the attention of others. I love feeling wanted and needed. I don't feel whole without it. Ooh, so if that's coming through, I can definitely pick up borderline narcissism. He definitely loves the attention of others. He's not necessarily a completely outgoing guy, but I'm definitely picking up narcissism. Like, even if he has to, in any way, he likes attention, even if it's through being dramatic, being funny, gossiping, or just being exaggerating things. He loves attention. So this is one of his personalities or characteristic traits that correlates here, right? And so by this coming out, this is like Spirit validating your questions or your concerns. So let's get more insight. And you have the Frog and prosperity. Yes, I love this for you, because with the Frog and prosperity, Spirit is encouraging you to let go of the past and embrace change. Because this is the thing, opportunities are close at hand for you, right? So this is about you, right? Hopping into this new day with joy. Hop into the new day with joy. Because abundance and good fortune it awaits you. That's what you've been praying for. And I find it quite intriguing that the frog and prosperity lays right under the 12th house, which rules over prayer. Right? And the 12th house lays next to the Ace of Swords, which is about new ideas that Spirit has been downloading into you. And you should go forth and take action towards those ideas, because everything is aligned for you perfect, but it's totally up to you. You do have free will to make those choices. And so let's get more insight. He sees you as being a very beneficial person to him. So keep that in mind and trust your intuition. So let's get more insight. Oh, judgment, Libra. There's judgment, acceptance, awakening, assessment, paying attention. Paying attention here. There's a clear message for you, number 3, with paying attention to what's happening, to the relationships around you, the people that you are associating yourself with. Pay close attention. So with the judgment card here, acceptance, awakening, assessment, assessing the situation, judgment laying right next to Alpha Centaurians. Alpha Centaurians having the foresight, the planning, and the strategy. But specifically here with the judgment card coming through, this is about clarity, right? Clarity is here with the Ace of Swords, right? It's about a final decision, a wake-up call, something that happened that was a wake-up call for you in your life, right? But keep in mind that that wake-up call is a part of your purpose. Having a connection with certain relationships, all relationships, is a part of your purpose. But significant relationships that have an impact on you are a part of your purpose, and you're to learn from those interactions, right? So that's a clear message coming through here for you. 2 cards about awakening, assessment, planning, strategy, having the foresight, clarity, the clarity of mind. We got that insight with the clear cord crystal that you did choose here. It is about clarity, and Spirit offering you clarity. The 12th house is about the subconscious mind, right? Compassion, dreams, your dreams, karma here, and forgiveness. Send this person lots of love and white sparkly light. And so beautiful, number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below, because